Hello and welcome back if you have been here before. If you're new, my name is Suzanne. I am a stay-at-home mom to 3 girls. I like to make lifestyle and motherhood videos on my channel. So today's video is going to focus on spring cleaning my 2 youngest girls' room. I have a 5-year-old and a 2.5-year-old, and they do share a bedroom. So it can get a little tight and kind of crazy in here if I don't stay on top of the clutter and just making sure that everything is clean and picked up. For my spring cleaning, I definitely wanted to go ahead and just wash all their sheets, get things into the washer that really needed it, as well as just focusing on some of the areas that I don't do during my normal weekly cleaning. So some decluttering. I wanted to clean their little play kitchen and wipe everything down, clean their mirror, their windows, just the extra things that might not get done all the time, but I definitely wanted to do for my spring cleaning. So thank you so much for being here. If you have some spring cleaning that you're still working on like me, I definitely did not get this done in one day. I didn't even get it done in one weekend. We kind of had a sickness come through, so I did a little bit before and then finished up the rest. So go ahead and tackle everything at your pace, but you can come along with me if you've still got some things to cross off your to-do list, and we can get them done together. I love this hammock that is perfect for stuffed toy storage. So if you have a lot of stuffed toys like my 5-year-old does, then having this above her bed makes it so easy for her to store and take down toys however she wants, so that she can kind of handle a little bit of the cleanup herself. I cannot believe how dusty this play kitchen gets, especially in between all the knobs and inside of the fridge and the oven and stuff. It was so in need of a cleaning. I wanted to make sure I wiped all that down. My youngest, Eleanor, was helping me out, but once I got this done, it looked a lot nicer, and it just makes me feel good to know that it was kind of sanitized and refreshed. The girls have a bookshelf in their room, and at the time I filmed this, we were just getting done with Valentine's Day and coming up on Easter and springtime, so I always like to switch out their books for the seasons. These are just some of the ones I have that are specific for spring and Easter. So I wanted to take all the Valentine's Day themed books down and swap them out for our springtime and Easter themed books. My 2.5-year-old loves being able to grab books whenever she feels like, and she loves looking at books. I did have to remove the bottom shelf that you see because she has started trying to climb on it, but I'll try to put it back up when she gets a little bit older. So in future videos, that shelf is no longer here. They have a lot of toy food for their play kitchen, and I don't have a great organization system for it. I have these hyacinth baskets and they put everything in there, but it just makes such a mess. So on this day, I kind of pared down their toy food to have it where it wasn't as much that they had to play with. So hopefully that will kind of keep the mess at a minimum. But if you have a great organization system for your child's play food, if they have any, let me know, because I haven't found anything that I absolutely love. I am planning on doing a makeover of their room down the road, and I just don't know what I want to do yet. So I did get them matching sheets. I got just pink sheets. Their room is kind of pink and blue for the color scheme with princesses and stuff. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do or when I'm going to do a makeover. I did do this accent wall with a bunch of princess decals, but that was before the bunk bed, so now you can't really see it. So I do think I might change it up for them, but for now it's still very bright and airy and girly, and I love their bedroom. It just makes me feel happy when I walk in it, and it gets this great morning sun because it's facing with the sun rising, and it's just so cozy in there. I try not to keep too much extra stuff and have to store it because their closet space is very limited. You're going to see in just a second. It's really tight to share between the two of them. So I do have a few extra sheets and blankets that I will put in here, but for the most part, I don't have a ton of extra bedding. Just enough to swap it out if somebody has an accident during the night. I went through the girls' clothes. I got everything kind of organized, so I'm out of hangers now because I took down a lot of their summertime clothes. So what I need to do now is go through Lucy's dresses, find anything long sleeve because we're pretty much out of long sleeve season. So I'm going to take out anything like jacket wise. We do have one jacket for each girl in the car in case we go out to eat or something and it's a little bit chilly, or if we really needed one, but they have extra jackets that I know I don't need to have out. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to also take out anything that's PJs and put that in a separate bin, and that way I've got extra hangers because I hate to just keep buying hangers when I know I have a lot of hangers on clothes that can probably not be hanging up. So that is what I'm going to do now, and then I'm going to see what I'm left with. If I need to buy hangers, I can, but I'm really trying to avoid it because I know there's stuff in here that these that are not going to get worn until probably next winter. So that's the goal now. This is what I'm left with. So I've got PJs over here. This is my donate pile. It's really small, but it's just because Eleanor hasn't grown out a lot of stuff yet, and Lucy's stuff goes to Eleanor. So my donate pile isn't usually huge until Eleanor grows out of her thing. So the 2T pile that I'll be getting rid of this fall will be probably very large because I've got 2T summer clothes and then 2T clothes that are already getting kind of small. But for now, that's the donate pile. Over here, just hot or cold weather clothes that need to get hung up. I've got long sleeve stuff, jackets, long sleeve dresses, things like that. So these things are going to be put away, not hung up, put away until next winter, and then I'll see if the girls can fit into them. And then these are 4T PJs that are a little too snug for Lucy, but they'll be perfect for Eleanor. So I'm going to get these in a bin, and if you haven't seen my videos for the girls' closet, I will post them down below. But this is kind of my system. Everything Lucy grows out of. These are bins of the girls' baby clothes that I'm saving because sentimental. Everything the girls grow out of, or that Lucy grows out of, I bin up and mark it with whatever size it is. So right now I've gone through everything. All the 2T stuff is out. So everything 2T is hung up, and I've already started hanging up old 2T summer clothes for this coming summer season. So these are all Lucy's 2T. I've got a few more things that need to get hung up, but I needed the hangers. 3T stuff is up here, so Eleanor, this will all move into rotation. Next season, the 2T stuff will get donated. And then Lucy's at a stage where she's not really outgrowing a lot of her stuff super quickly. So whenever she does, most of these dresses are 4T. I'll move these into a 4T bin as well. And eventually the 4T bins will replace the 3T bins. And it goes on like that. I've got spare bedding and stuff over here. Right now I just put extra sheets here. I just went through the sheets, and then I've got winter coats and like holiday clothing, Halloween, Christmas, that kind of thing in this bin. So, and yeah, these are 3T coats. So Lucy just outgrew those over a year ago. So these will be ready for Eleanor, and then these things can still fit probably, but they're just holiday and seasonal. So I packed those up. So I do still have some room. I can move the sheets over here and move this blanket on top of it, and that kind of gets that out of the way. So I have room for one more bin here, and then I'm gonna put the 4T stuff here for now until I need it, and then I'll move everything around. So this is my system. It works very well for me. I highly recommend it if you have a double closet sharing, or if you know that you saved clothes from one to use for the next baby like I did. This has been working so well. And then everything just kind of moves in and out, and eventually, hopefully, I'll have room because Eleanor's growth will slow down, and I won't have all these old bins of clothes, but I will still save Lucy's stuff for Eleanor just because it makes sense. So that is what that looks like. Let me know down below if you have a favorite system that you use, especially if you have more than one kiddo and are done where you know you're done and you're just trying to move stuff out. But for decluttering, I highly recommend this if you know, like me, that you will not be having any more babies and that everything that is too small will be on its way out of the house. These are the summertime clothes that some of them do still fit. Like these are 4T, but it does still fit Lucy. She just turned 5, so these were kind of big for her last summer. So she could probably get another season out of those. This was her Easter dress for last year. I did get the girls new Easter dresses for this year, but this one is so cute for spring, and it does still fit her.
So I'm going to put that off to the side and then get all these other things hung up because these are now the summer clothes that'll be back in rotation spring and summer for both girls. So these are Lucy's old clothes, not old, I shouldn't say old, hand-me-down clothes that no longer fit. So these will go into rotation for Eleanor. And then some of Lucy's stuff from last year does still fit her as well. So gonna get these things hung up and put in. I'm definitely glad I did not buy hangers because these are all the hangers that I am left with after going through everything. So this is quite a few. I should definitely have enough now for their laundry. And then I'm going to just fold these because these are technically PJs. So I'm going to fold these and put these in the little PJ bin.
If you haven't watched one of my previous cleaning videos in my girls' room, I will try to link them down below, but this might look kind of weird. I got rid of the dresser a while ago because it was taking up really like a lot of space in their bedroom and I had no room for them to play. So what I did instead was I repurposed this cube shelf that I had with a bunch of bins, and that is what I store the girls' clothes in.
This is what this looks like now. I've got Eleanor's shorts up here, which I still need to go through because I'm sure a lot of these are too small. These are both her pants bins, so they're pretty well organized for now. And then I'm just slowly putting Lucy's little princess nightgowns in here, and then I've got Eleanor nightgowns in here. So I have to figure out my system for all that. And then this is Lucy's pants, and these are Lucy's shorts. So Eleanor's nightgowns will probably go up here on the shorts bin for now.
That will do it for my spring cleaning of my two smallest girls' room. It didn't stay like this for long. It gets messy pretty quickly. If you're a parent, then you probably understand. But it did feel good to get everything deep cleaned and taken care of and refreshed for the springtime so that we could have it feeling a little bit lighter and cleaner for the season. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.